Hello and welcome to Nick's Maths, Term 3, Week 7, Lesson 27. Division with Partitioning, Part 2. So partitioning is taught to young children in order to work with problems that involve large numbers by splitting them into smaller groups. Partitioning can be done instead of adding numbers in a column, and it may take a problem such as 79 plus 34, which equals 113, and change it into 70 plus 9 plus 30 plus 4 equals 113. Or, alternatively, 70 plus 30 plus 9 plus 4 equals 100 plus 13 equals 113. So it takes groups of numbers and moves them into smaller, more manageable parts. With a division problem, it requires us to use knowledge of place value to break bigger numbers into hundreds, tens, and ones, and then divide those values into smaller groups determined by the divisor or the number we are dividing the dividend by. For example, 125 divided by 5, you would be dividing into groups of 5. So our learning intention today, we are learning to partition numbers to help us with division. And we will know we can do that if you can recognize and apply your understanding of partitioning. If you can recognize that breaking numbers into smaller groups helps with solving problems. If you can apply and understand place value and its relationship to partitioning. Likely difficulties. Well, they're the same sort of difficulties we've had before. It'll be around our basic facts, knowing our times tables. It'll be about whether we can break things into smaller groups, and what sort of how good we are at our times tables around those smaller groups. Equipment. You will need a pencil, a rubber, a ruler, sheets of paper, texters, and colored pencils. The language that we are using today, we are using the word partition to break large numbers down into more manageable parts. Multiplicative connects multiplication and division. Multiplication, the process or skill of multiplying. Division, splitting a quantity into smaller groups. Dividend, the number that you are dividing up. Divisor, the number you are dividing the dividend by. Quotient, the product of the dividend and the divisor. Now for this exercise, you're going to have to watch the video attached, and that'll give you an example of what I'm asking you to do. And then following that example, answer the 10 equations using the partitioning model to do these sums. I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so 125 divided by 5. 125 divided by 5. We have 100. 100. We have 2 tens and we have 5 ones. Now does 5 go into 1? It does not. So we have to put in the tens column, we move to the left and put 10 in the 10 tens equal 100, and we move that across here. Now, does 5 fit into 12? It does, and it fits twice. Once, twice. There we go. Now we've got 2 tens left up here. So we move them to the ones column. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've moved our 2 tens, we've changed them into ones and move them to the ones column. And then we break them into groups of 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 of those. We write them down. So that gives us 25, because these are tens and these are ones. So the answer, 125 divided by 5 equals 25. So we're using arrays like we did with multiplication, but we're breaking them into smaller parts. Now, once you've done that, try these sums. 125 divided by 5, which we've done together. 246 divided by 6, 336 divided by 3, 112 divided by 4, 116 divided by 2, 140 divided by 7, 200 divided by 5, 248 divided by 4, 275 divided by 5, and 612 divided by 6. We are going to do this in class, so you can wait until we do it in class to consolidate your understanding, or you can have a go of it beforehand, and that would be appreciated. Now, questions you do need to ask yourself at the end of this. Do you understand the relationship between partitioning and place value? And can you explain that? What was the best way for you to understand these difficult rules? How do you know your way works? What are some of the difficulties that you've faced as a mathematician? Now, once you've done this, you can send me your results uploaded onto Compass. If this is too difficult, write a response or upload a JPEG or a Word document directly to my email. If you have any questions, you can talk to me in class or on my email. Stay safe, take care, and keep on mathemating.